Welcome in, everyone. I'm just giving it a few minutes. I got to pull some things together, but welcome in, and we will get started in just a second. Just going to pull. Let's see. Make sure we have everything we need. And I think who did paint and polish is Tracey. I know you guys aren't usually used to seeing me on, but today you have me. I hope it's okay. I thought we could have a little fun. We kind of did this on Twitch. We were going through some of our newest products, so we thought we'd kind of walk you through it. And I wanted to kind of highlight our new manicure kit because, as you can see, I'm in need. I have been painting, working on the house. I have not had time to do anything to my nails, and they're a little scary. So I thought we could walk through a little mini manicure together and hopefully help these nails a little bit too. But it's grainy. Let's see. That I don't know how to fix, but hopefully someone that is more on the technology. English is hard for Tracey. If you don't know me, English is hard sometimes. Only language I speak, and it's still hard. Maybe Ramon or Caesar are watching, and they can help out if it's a little bit rainy. Still think it's labu. You can make it that. You can make it anything you want. You can have fun with it. But it is a nice little bag. I call it the little furry bag, but a little teddy bear bag. And this is everything that comes in the manicure kit. Let's actually, as I'm pulling it out, let's go over it. So we have like our new YN hand cream. If you guys aren't aware, we just launched about 200 new items. So we're gonna go through a very small portion of those today. Comes with nail clipper set. Let's open this stuff up as we go. Nice little YN pouch. Loving the new logo. Let's move the trash over there. Got that hand cream. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm obsessed with it. Like, honestly, I kept on looking at our webpage over and over and over again because it just looked so good. Cuticle Softener. I love how these are in this great little, apparently very sealed, but how they're in this little tube. It makes it so much easier for application. And guys, you have to, have to excuse me, though I'm the one that's supposed to be filming like the polish videos. Look at what I did. On my way to work to film a polish video, I slammed my finger in the house door. It was brilliant. I'm very talented in that way. This brush is so good. We'll be using this a little bit. Look at this. You can use this for anything. Someone was asking if we could use it for gel, if we could use it for polish. You can use it for whatever you want. But look at how, let's see if I can get even closer. Extreme close-up. Look at that brush. It's nice and firm, the way I like it, for cleaning up the cuticle area, all that good stuff. Such a good little brush to have around. We'll keep that off. And then we're going to our glass cuticle pusher. Yeah, it hurts so bad too. I was, yeah, it was Sailor Tracey for sure when that happened. It was throbbing. And I'm like, of course, this is my life. If I need to film something, I'm going to slam my finger and have a bruise immediately on it. This cuticle pusher, guys, I know it seems so simple. I'm going to show you guys, though, when I do mine. It's a glass cuticle pusher, and it works so good. Karen actually was just talking about this with me because when she first saw it, was like, oh, a cuticle pusher. Cool. And I'm like, no, you got to try it. And she's like, this thing's insane. It works so good. The Skinrefine. Oh. It's all good, right? We wouldn't come out with anything we didn't like. But this thing, if you ever have had calluses on your hand, like I used to do CrossFit and I'd get them all crossed here, and I would take a hand file because couldn't really use a foot file there, and I would exfoliate there. But this gets right in there. It's very cleanable. You can disinfect it. It's it's insane. This is Habib's favorite thing. In fact, we took it away from him because he was playing with it too much. We have our glass nail file. Oh my God, a glass cuticle pusher. Just picked up one and it's amazing, right? It's, when we first got it, I was like, man, it's not a big deal. It is. This, I love that it has a little keychain, little glass nail file we'll be using today. I love all these little pouches and everything that everything's coming in. Cuticle nippers. If you know, you know. If you have a dull pair of cuticle nippers, there's not even a point of trying. These things are so nice, so sharp. Again, nice little pouch for storage. Oh, newness, Tracy. Yes, newness. Oop. I'm not trying to make you guys nauseous. I'm gonna have to get used to this camera being right in front of me. So I apologize if I kind of make you a little seasick at first. I will learn. I will learn. Look at that jaw. It's so nice. It's sharp, sharp, sharp. Then right now it comes with a base, a top. We got nail strengthener, and we have Giggle Palace polish that comes in the manicure. The pedicure kit comes with a different color, and it comes with a little lavender bag, which is super, super cute. But yeah, I'm digging it. And look at this thing though. Before we move into it, I know I'm gushing over a stupid bag, but this thing, I'm telling you, it's so good. Look at that little zip. It's nice. It's nice. We did good. I'm gonna pat myself on the back on this one. Beautiful new logo. Isn't that amazing? I love the font. I know some people don't like it, and that's okay. You don't have to like it, but I like it. I think it's very, very pretty. Okay, we're gonna start by removing our polish, and I forgot to grab. Guys, y'all gonna have to excuse me because I have to show you this thing if I have it. I don't. I'm so disappointed in myself. I was supposed to go get it. Guys, check out the web. We have this new, I can't believe I forgot it. It was the one thing I really wanted to show you guys that I was excited about. And it's so silly because it's just a little polish remover pen, but it has little scrubbers on it. It's amazing. I failed you. I apologize ahead of time that I have failed you. So we're just gonna use our onto the next polish remover and get this stuff off. Teach me how to do Frenchies. Oh Lord, not today. I don't have the strength for that. But we will. I will show you. I will show you how to do that one of these days. Not today. Not today. Do you all do PR? I would love to promote your brand. We do actually do some PR. You can always contact. Sorry guys, not trying to make you sick. Kira at youngnails.com, and she kind of handles that area. So we're just going to get our nails clean. Now, for a manicure, at home, I would do this after I got out of the shower. Why out of the shower? Because you've kind of softened everything up. The cuticle area is nice and soft. I'm not a big soak my hands kind of person, you know. I don't like to get them super saturated with water before I go into my manicure. I rather do a dry manicure than anything. That's just a personal preference. Everybody has a different way of doing it. I'm actually going to start out with our nail file. Now, if you guys feel this, when you get it, you'll be like, there's no real grit to that. It doesn't need to be very gritty. It works very nicely, as you can see how fast that takes off links. I'm trying to work around the camera. I will get used to this. Tend to go in one direction on the natural nail. I know a lot of people, for me, if on mine, I'll go back and forth. But the final couple swipes, I will go in one direction. But look at that, how fast it just takes it down. And again, it's so convenient because it has that little keychain. You can have it anywhere and everywhere you go. I like my nails. I try to do the whole squarish thing for a change up, and honestly, I do better with oval. It's just my shape. And my nails are really short right now. And for my natural nails, I like to keep them short. I like long nails if I'm doing artificial, and I like them short when I'm doing natural. I'm trying to keep my eye out for your guys' what you're saying. Is it called young? This is a really good question, actually. Is it called young nails because it's for kids? No, it's, and a lot of people think we're just trying to be hip with the young nails thing. That's not it either. This company was started by two brothers and their mother, and their mom's name is Young. So they named it after the mom. So that's how we get young nails. Said hi, say hi. What's up, guys? But that's a great question because we do get a lot, you know. I actually thought the same thing when I thought it was just they were trying to be hip and cool until I met the company. And then I'm like, oh, it's actually named after their mother, which is very, very sweet. And if you've ever met Young, she started this business when she was 49. So she started a brand new business at 49 in a category she knew nothing about. And she is, I think, 80. Are we supposed to talk about people's ages? I'm not sure. I think once you're in like 80, you get to talk about your age because that's amazing. And she still comes to work every other day, not every other day, every day. And she is just the most awesome person if you ever get to meet her. Okay, so I'm about to do my nails. What do I do? Can I literally anything, but I'm not the best at blooming gel. You know what? I think we have some great videos on blooming gel styles, so check that out. We're gonna go into our Cuticle Softener, if I can find it. Oh, it's right here. So our Cuticle Softener. Again, this is a hydrating cuticle softener, and it's not an aggressive cuticle softener. I don't like to use anything that's extremely aggressive. I just want it to slightly soften. Oops, I'm trying to look through the camera instead of looking around the camera. I will say this is why I like to do it out of the shower because it is extra softened when you get out of the shower. Put that right there. And we're just going to let this sit for like 2 to 3 minutes. And again, if you just came out of the shower or the jacuzzi or the pool or something like that, or if you want to soak, you can do that. I'm just, again, not a huge fan of soaking in a dish. I'm just going to rub this slightly in and let it sit for a few seconds. You should do a cow print or strawberry cow print. A strawberry cow print? That would be interesting. That would be interesting to do. Emery boards aren't bad, if just used correctly. Yeah, I agree. You know, it's a lot of preference. I really am liking the glass files. Never thought I would. I had never tried them, and I thought, oh, they're just not strong enough because I never actually tried them on the natural nail. Once I tried them on the natural nail, I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Is there a sale coming soon? You never know with us. We just launched, so I don't know if any of this stuff will be on any sale anytime soon, but what I say is follow us on our socials. That way you'll always be up to date with our sales. We're kind of doing things a little different this year. It used to be we'd tell you like month out, and we have just stopped doing that. We don't even know when the next sale is going to be right now. Let's see, I'm reading your comments just to make sure I'm not missing anything while we're waiting. How long is the glass file good for? How many uses? So here's the thing. We probably as a company should have rethunked how long a glass file lasts, because it lasts a long time. And I will kind of show you how I kind of clean them. I've had my glass file that we've been playing with before we launched. And you can guys see I'm just using that end, that cuticle pusher end, and just sliding it gentle. We don't want to be aggressive at all. with our nails. This is to gently push back the cuticle, expose any growth, and you can see how I can kind of scrub it a little bit if there's any excess protein growth all the way through. But I've had mine for about a year. The glass stuff just, it holds its grit. It's not like a sandpaper, right? A sandpaper is going to lose its grit. The glass is actually cut, so it holds that grit. So I'm doing my opposite hand and praying that I'm trying to work around the camera that with my, I am not a lefty at all, but we make it work. Just lightly, guys. I cannot express enough how this does not ever need to be aggressive. Like, I see so many people get extremely aggressive with the cuticle area and taking their nippers to it, and that area is a protection. It's there for a reason. So we don't want to break that seal at all. Can you give me a summer design, simple design? Actually, guys, do me a favor. Do you have any nude, oh my gosh, any good nude colors other than the acrylic? Yes, we do. But do me a favor, because I can't do everything today. I just want to go through very simple today, right? But put what you're wanting to see with this new line in the chat so our mods can grab it and we can kind of make a playlist. I probably will be doing this twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays, I believe is my schedule. So put it in the chat so we know, and we can kind of make a little list so we get you guys taken care of and what you want. I'm going to, now this did not come in the manicure kit. This actually comes in the pedicure kit, but this stuff, let me tell you, it's amazing. So this is our new exfoliating spray, and you want to shake it really well, right? This is a Korean, and excuse me if I pronounce it wrong, I believe it's gommage formula, which is, I think, a French word, and that's where it originally came from. But this is not a harsh scrub. You know, like you get those salt scrubs and they're just rough on the skin. They can actually be too abrasive, like putting little scratches in your skin, and I don't like that. So I tended to go towards a like a really fine scrub. And then we found this, and I'm gonna tell you, this stuff is insane. I use this in the shower. Mine's in the shower because I like to use it everywhere. But you spray it on, and then we're just gonna rub it in, and I'm gonna show you. Now the product itself starts to ball up, but with it, look at that. Ew. Ew. I'm grossing myself out with my own hands. And I washed before I came on, I promise. But look at that. It just starts to ball and grab all the dead skin. And it's very gentle to the skin, nourishing without being aggressive. And it makes your skin so soft. I have to tell you, when we got, look at that. When we got the samples of this, anyone that walked through our door, I didn't even care if I knew them or not. I was like, you have to try this. What is it? Just try it. And everybody tripped out about it. This, I think, everybody should have in their arsenal, whether it's salon or if it's at home. I even use this on my face. Once a week, right? Once a week, I put a little bit in my hands, right? I kind of work it together, and then I do my face. Amazing, amazing. My pores look so amazing. This typically I would just go rinse off, but I don't want to leave. So now we're going to get all that exfoliating spray. We're going to cleanse that cuticle area. Oh, you missed that on the site? Oh yeah, check that out because it is trippy. I've made my husband, I've made everybody try it. The guy that came and did our photography, I didn't even know him. I'm like, you have to try this. It is trippy. And I saw the F&B on it on our website. I'm like, oh, you guys didn't get the gunk. That's the best part. It's the best part. You have to get the gunk. People need to see what it can do. But oh my gosh, a full body, like before you do a self tanner or something like that, forget about it. It's good stuff. Hello, YN crew. Hello back. Hello, everybody. I'm just checking. Do you have any ideas for ombre nails for summer? Oh, absolutely. And guys, I know some were asking about Frenches and ombres and stuff like that. Have you guys checked out? And I will do a video, do a live on this too. But you must check out our press salons. I have to tell you, we just did a wedding. I had to go to a wedding, and the bride is one of my best friends. She was the mother-in-law, and she did her nails for the wedding, and she used our ombre press-ons, and they were gorgeous. And I did press-ons in 3 minutes for the wedding. I did the Prism, so you definitely got to check it out. Okay, so we pushed back the cuticles. We've done all that. Now this is where you want to get your nippers and just check. And you know, I would have cut. I don't need to cut, but I would have cut before filing. We have this nice little set. But at this point, we're going to get the nippers, and I'm going to try to work around the camera and see if there's anything I need to clip. And again, guys, this is for hangnails, things that are dead. This is not to go around your cuticle and cut live tissue. It kills me. It pains my heart when I see it. That is not what it's for. You'll see a lot of times people do that, and it's just so red after they're done, and it's like, oh, you're just you're risking so many different things. For instance, if you're doing that and then you're putting artificial, and you've cut live skin and made it raw, now you're going to try to put an artificial on, you increase your chance of getting an allergy and things like that. If you're doing natural nails, right, there's no reason to make your cuticle area raw at all. You don't want to do that, right? Because again, you can get infected. I've seen infections. Just please be gentle. What's your name of your business? It is Young Nails is the name of the company. Where's Karen? Karen's I think she's doing something else today, but she'll be back tomorrow. You guys don't like me? No, just kidding. No, Karen's amazing. Karen, I think I'm just going to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays because she's busy. And so you guys are stuck with me, and I apologize. Oh, I forgot to show you this. I would have done this before. I don't have any calluses, but if you had a callus, this thing is amazing. You just take it, and I'll have to have Habib do this on screen because he has calluses from his workouts, and it just exfoliates beautiful. I would have done this before I did the exfoliator spray. But let's see. Okay, I think I got it as good as I can get it without having my nails right up to my face like I normally do. I'm getting older. I have to have them super close to be able to see. Hi, Shawnee. Starfire, what's up? Is the old Cuticle Bundle still available online? Old Cuticle Bundle. It comes with the cuticle cutters and tools, manis and petties. I think that, oh, the green one. I know which one you're talking about, and that one is gone. That is gone. I think we have some for our Twitch lives that we could give away, and that's about it. I think we literally have like 10 sets left. Okay, so at this point, we've cleansed it, but I want to make sure that there's no oils or anything on the nail bed. So I am going to, again, take our polish remover and just scrub the nail plate. Make sure it's nice and clean. Can you say hi to me, please? Hello? Triplet? Is it twiplets? Not sure. I hope I pronounced it right. I'm really bad at that. So we're just going to get that nice and clean. And then I'm going to go into our strengthener today. Let's talk about this strengthener a little bit. This strengthener has celery seed in it. And if you get an opportunity, look into the benefits of something like celery seed for strengthening your nails, right? I've heard a lot of claims of strengtheners and all that, and I always take it with a, I don't know, right? I know if you build something now up, you can kind of get a protective layer. But through our testing, we have really seen improvement in thickness, hydration of the nail, which is, and just growth in general. So if you're having trouble, if you got ridges, we've seen vast improvement in ridges. If you're having troubled natural nails, this stuff is the stuff for you. Just reading comments, make sure I'm not going too fast. Delilah Williams, hi, hello. So with this, I'm going to share how I like to use this. And again, I think if you're looking to, whether it's giving your nails, you're taking artificial off and you need a little strengthener on your natural nails, or you just want to grow your natural nails out, or like me, I like to keep my natural nails short, but I like them strong. We're going to just take a little bit and just coat right over that natural nail. This kind of has a blurring effect. So if you have a little damage to that nail plate, I mean, it ain't gonna fix it completely. Like it's not, nothing gonna take care of that until it grows out. But it has a little blurring effect. So if you have a little trauma to your natural nail or a little something, it's gonna help kind of give a better appearance to that natural nail, a little blurring effect. And I wish I could just put it all over my face. I need the blurring on my face. We're just going to, I'm going to concentrate while I do my thumb, and I touched my other finger because I'm talented that way. It's weird doing around a camera. Sorry, guys. I will learn. I promise. Would you recommend gel for young girls? So here is my stance on nails for young girls. I don't, there we go. I'm going to try to do this. Got to stop talking because I'm doing my opposite hand. Maybe if we'll figure it out. I'll get better at this with the camera. I'm wiggling, I'm shaking, I'm wiggling. We'll get it back there. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how I can do it without it being awkward. I'm not able to balance my hand. Maybe like that. Better. Anyway, it depends how young, guys, as far as artificial for kids, right? Because their natural nail isn't fully developed. So what age are we talking as far as young? Like, are we talking 10? Are we talking 16? My full belief is if they couldn't afford their nails to get their nails done, then they shouldn't have the nails, right? But I think something like natural nail care for someone that's young, that's still developing, and you know how it is, even polish is hard to get to stick on kids who are very active and their nails are still bendy. They're not as hard as they are going to be as an adult. So it is hard for things to stick to it. What are we talking about? We're just talking about natural nails and different things. If you have a question, let us know. I'm going to put a second coat on. And so this is how I like to use the strengthener. You can use this as a base under your polish, right? But when I'm using the strengthener, I like to use it straight. And I go through and I do 2 coats. 2 coats of the strengthener the first time. And then every other day, I'll put another coat on. And I'll do this for 7 days, remove, and start over. And you will notice a huge difference. We're doing a couple different things. We're getting that celery seed on the nail plate a couple different times. We're also kind of building up a natural protection to the natural nail by the layers. It just works really, really well. You kind of have to have a commitment to it. But I know I'm a little off screen, but it's easier for me if it's here. I'm not a lefty, guys. Not right on here. gotta get quiet. You ever, when you're trying to concentrate, like directions or something, do you ever turn down the radio? It's like you need silence to concentrate and see better. Okay, we're gonna have to figure something else out for the opposite hand so I don't do, because that's gonna be a nightmare. So 2 coats, that's what I like to do. Even if I'm gonna go into like a color, a sheer, because I'm only gonna do 1 coat of sheer and then maybe a top coat, but you can leave it just like this, right? You can leave your natural nails just with the strengthener over the top and get those nails to grow out, get them a little thicker, a little healthier, just a nice little sheen to it. Just the gloss makes my nails look better, right? I'm gonna let this dry for a second and then we're gonna go into our cuticle oil. Hi, Carolyn. Can you use it under artificial nails? This is a great question because we've had it a lot. How long do you have to wait for, okay, I'm gonna try to go in order. I'm sorry. So can you stop repeating, asking, and rephrase? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. Hinata, what you mean? Can you stop repeating, asking, and rephrase? I'm sorry, Hinata, if I'm not understanding you, sorry. How long do you wait for nail polish to dry? This is a very fast drying formula, right? So I usually go, if I'm going base, polish, top, I do all my base, I'm ready for my polish, do my 1 coat of polish all the way through, all 10 fingers. Then I'm ready to go into my 2nd coat of polish, come back through, and then I'm ready for my top. I would say that pretty much to the touch. Now, I'm not talking about getting in your purse, digging into it, and really getting in there. I'm talking about, you know, kind of just dry to the touch, about 5 minutes. 10 minutes. It depends how heavy you were. Tracy, that was for another comment. Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I'm answering you guys' question. Can you say hi to Ada? Not for you, Tracy. Thanks, Hinata. I'm learning how to do my nails. Any tips? Yeah, we just went through. I believe this live stays. So if you're looking to do natural nails, this video is for you. Let me see, actually, let's put, I might have to do, you know what, we'll just do the right hand on camera because I want you guys to see this color. This is, I think, I don't know, I keep going back and forth. My favorite, at least sheer, it's my favorite sheer. And this is called Salty Laugh, which is funny that it's one of my favorites because one of my favorite glitters is called Salty and Sweet. So apparently I like the salty stuff, but look at that. It just is like the perfect wash of like mocha. I don't know if you can see it really good, but so pretty. And as far as drying, check that out. 2 coats, dry to the touch. Tracy, love hearing your voice. I hate my voice. I hate it. Habib will be doing edits, micro, and I'm like, can you turn that off or put your earbuds in? I hate hearing myself. How to get your nails to grow. You got to watch this video. The strengthener is one of the great ways of getting it to grow. You got to have patience. Obviously, nails don't grow overnight, but you got to have a little patience with your natural nails. I like to use the strengthener. As I was saying, I put the first time I put it on, I do 2 coats. Then I do 1 coat. You can do every day or every other day for 7 days, and then you're going to just remove and start the process all over, right? So you just have to have patience. You keep them moisturized, you keep them nourished, and you do all that, and I promise they will grow. So that is the minus my little bruised nail, poor little thing. How do you get your nails to grow? This, I slammed it in the door. I'm so stupid. And I haven't put color over the top of it because I just wanted to keep an eye on it. I think it's fine to put color over it, but if you ever slam your nail on a door or something like that, you want to keep an eye on it for a little bit because you don't know if it lifted, you know, the nail bed or anything like that. So I just wanted to make sure none of that happened before I went covering it and I couldn't see anymore. So ain't that pretty? Yeah, I did that right before I was supposed to film. Favorite color's orange, and I'm wondering if you can put your nails in orange. First of all, oak. Orange is my favorite color too, and you have to check out Flickety Fric. Actually, let me grab it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that color. I'm not gonna put it on because I just put something on, but I am an orange lover myself. And look at that color. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Do I have a tip? No, I don't. It's an amazing orange. So if you like orange, this is your color. Absolutely perfect for, it's a trend, 2025 trend color for the year and the perfect summer color, I swear. Let's top coat this hand. I'm going to have to buy that strengthener for my mom. Her nails are thin and break easily. Yeah, she's gonna love it. Will the electric file be back in stock soon? Should be. I'll have to do some research on it and see where we are on it. I love holographic. Was wondering if you can do some. Not today, not today. And we have some pretty holographic polishes too. So definitely, again, guys, if there's stuff that you want to see with our new line, go ahead and put in the comments so the mods can grab it. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, please, and follow us on all of our channels. That way you'll know if there's sales coming. You'll know if we're going live. You'll get all the notifications, which is great. I skipped that question. I'm sorry, Claudia. Yes, strengthener, would it work under gel? And someone had asked if we should put it under acrylic. I wouldn't. There's no need for it. If you're going to do an artificial, stick to the artificial. If you're wanting to grow your natural nails by using a strengthener, use the strengthener. Even like for me, if I was going to do a straight polish and not remove this, you know, every a couple days and reapply, I would just go our base coat. The base coat's amazing. It's a sticky, fast drying base coat. It also has a little blurring, a little ridge feeler. It's kind of a nice all-in-one. So if I was going to do this orange, I would just go base orange top, you know. But if you're looking, you know, you can use the strengthener. Let's say this is what you can use it as a base coat. But just that one application, I don't know, it's going to give you what you're looking for. If you're really looking to see a difference in your natural nail, if you really are focused on your natural nails, just stick to that and maybe like a sheer over the top. Can you use these polishes with stamping plates? Yes, yes. And I was just talking to Karen about that. I think she's going to incorporate that into some of her lives also. Not that I won't, but you'll trip out. It is amazing for that. Ramon, I don't know what this means, but on my screen, it's telling me the flame is red. I don't know what that means. Is that bad? Does that mean I'm red hot right now? Or does that mean like the phone's about to blow up in my face? Just, I have concerns. I have concerns. Okay, so get that top coat on. And once we let this dry a few minutes, I think that might be Ramon to save me from the phone exploding in my cart. It's in your cart. Awesome. I meant nail bed. What's a nail bed? Oh, that is a great question. So the nail bed is this part of your nail. This whole thing. That's your nail bed, right? Your free edge is what grows out of your nail bed. So once it comes off the nail bed and you get that length, that's your free edge. And this part is your nail bed. Let me see if he texts me about whether the phone's going to explode in my face. Hold on. I don't know what it's screaming at me. Overheating phone. We might have to end. I'm sorry, guys. We may have to end. Okay, before I do that, I got to show you. I got to show you the oil. I will risk the phone blowing up in my face. I'm going to use my teeth to get it out. At this point, once your polish dries, I'll do it on the opposite hand because we know this is hand. We're going to pull this cuticle oil out. Guys, I love the feature of our cuticle oil. I love the fact that it's a nozzle versus a brush. It actually gives you a lot more than a lot of those brushes, ones that are out there. This is a 15 mil. I mean, that thing's full. This is unscented. All of our stuff we really try to go unscented with. Now, that doesn't mean that some of the, like, if they has some kind of, you know, grapefruit or something like that, or extracts or whatever, that's not going to give it a scent. What that means is we didn't put any chemical fragrances in this. It looks a little greasy right now, but this thing absorbs super, super well right into the skin. And then we'd want to go into our hand cream real quick before I have to get off because of overheating. This hand cream has hyaluronic acid in it. It traps, it holds moisture. It's amazing. There's a lot of goodness in this. And at that point is when I'd put it on my skin, nourish. Really important, guys. If you only oil one a day, do it before you go to bed. Put this by your bedside. I have one by my bed. I have one in my car. I have one in my purse. I have them everywhere. It's like chapstick, right? You have your car chapstick, your house chapstick. Because if you put it on before you go to bed, you're not going to wash it off, right? So that helps really nourish. Even if you have artificial nails, keeping your skin and underneath nourished is going to keep the natural nail as it grows out from dehydrating and pulling away from the artificial. So oil all the way around is really, really good. And if you get a chance, read the ingredients on the website. There's a lot of goodness in it. You have to do the whole entire cosmetology. Oh yeah, it just depends where you live, I think. Because if you have, if you have to do cosmetology. Anyway, before the phone blows up on me, guys, I appreciate you being here. I will be back Friday. I think Karen will be on tomorrow, and I appreciate you guys. And from my end, I'm going to say